Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, V, coming at you with a Furious Friday vlog. Okay, so I'm at work and I decided I'm going to do a little vlog for you. Now, here's the thing that I'm upset about. I am upset. First, I have to... Ooh, really? That's what I look like? I can't see myself in the mirror, so right now I'm just looking at you, the viewer. And... as you know, I got a Quentin Tarantino things back. I always have to Quentin Tarantino things back because if I don't, you're going to miss details in my brain. Now, for those of you who don't know, I joined YouTube in April of 2006. So, 2006. I joined YouTube. Oh my gosh, it's already failing. And when I joined, the main reason I joined is I wanted to be a comment. I wanted to comment on some videos that I was watching. At that time, I was watching Community Channel, The Wine Cone, Brookers. Brookers is the reason why I started a YouTube channel. If you don't know Brookers, I'm going to show you a video of Brookers down below. Click on that link. Seeing her and then hearing that Carson Daly paid her like $20 million to make more videos, I was like, well, why can't I do it? And I remember me and my friend Brandy watching Brookers and going, that's not funny. So we went, or rather, I went, made a YouTube channel, made an account, and I would just comment on things that I saw. I've been through, you're talking 2006 is when I joined. I've been around. I'm an OG. I still comment. I still visit it almost every single day, which really says a lot about me versus everybody else at this point. But I've watched as things have changed. I was there when they did the Cinnamon Challenge. I've been here when they did the stupid Tide Pod Challenge. Well, some people imitated it. I've watched as Viners, which used to be this app that I didn't understand. That closed up and all those people went there, or people from Instagram came over to YouTube, and it's changed. It's changed a lot. But the main thing I want to talk about is how it's changed in terms of the people, or rather the viewers, including you yourself. I'm finding a lot more negativity. And here's the thing. And I see negativity in one of two ways. Either you're super critical of the person and you give no feedback whatsoever, which I'll explain in a minute, or you're negative as in you are such a stan that you fucking scare me. Well, I'll go to the first one. There are a lot of people that are saying hurtful things. I can take hurtful things. I understand people say hurtful things. It is what it is. What gets me is when I'm reading some of the comments in my videos or in others' videos that are saying, you should just fucking kill yourself. You're a cunt. You should die. And you're like, who the fuck is this? And it'll say something like Tits McGee. And you go to their YouTube page and there's no actual pictures. There's nothing. And you go, okay, I don't know who the hell you are. Or somebody's like, why don't you burn in hell? Or they just say something that's critical, but they don't offer any solutions. Now, the difference between somebody who's actually helping and someone who's an asshole, I had a guy who linked my video, and I was just talking, this was from something that was in 2008, I have forgotten about it, and he linked my video and commented, this video is cancer, LOL. So I deleted that video. This was a video from 2008. Like, I've looked at my other videos. I have had videos that were from 2008 that I have purposely made private because people find my old stuff and they go, this is cancer. This gave me AIDS, LOL. First of all, I've actually had family members that have died from cancer. Both my grandmothers, they died from cancer. So that was fun watching them die. I have had family members who have died from AIDS. So that's awesome. So when you say things like, that's cancer, or that's AIDS, I hope you realize that there are actual people that have been affected by family members dying, myself included. So when you say something's like cancer, something's like AIDS, I just want to say to you, have you actually watched your family member suffer? puking from chemo? Have you seen them as they waste away and have to go to hospice, but they decide they'd rather die at home? Have you watched that? No, you haven't. You didn't watch as your mother took off work, begged to have work off, and then does all these things for her mother, and then her fucking aunt goes and says to her, you know, your mother really hated the fact you didn't spend time with her while she's dying, knowing damn well that she was a mama's baby and that would affect her the most. Get out of here. Don't fucking come at me with that shit. I don't like it. Now, on the other half of that is people that are negative, but they have a solution. I am ready for you. If you are negative and you have a solution, I'm looking right now at Strong Moms Chrissy and Amberlynn Reed. If you go to their comment section, Amberlynn Reed especially, you will see videos where people where she's a YouTuber that, fuck it, she's a YouTuber that gorges herself on food. She has gained over, 200 pounds. I believe she's probably 560 at this point. And what she'll do is she makes clickbait titles to get people invested into her. And she has worked out YouTube. She knows that if she puts out clickbaity videos on the 15th of every month, people will watch it. She then will not upload anything. Or she'll upload filler stuff such as her girlfriend talking or something going on. People will watch that. She gets money because AdSense starts every 15th of the month, I've been told. So she's got money for November already. Because this month, October 15th, around that time, she said, I can't seem to lose weight. That was one of the videos. Watch me eat. That was another video. And then there was a third video that she put out. She knew those 3 videos would get her the most reactions. People commented, people disliked her video. She's had over 50,000 views because she knows how to work YouTube. So I give that to her. But I don't give it to her because you have people, and I'm putting it out there, Michael B. Petty, Michael Lawrence, Shaquana Jefferson, I forgot her name. There are YouTubers out there who say like, hey, we actually were a huge fan of you. We realize you're trolling us, but we still want you to do the best. You talk to Michael B. Petty. He wants the best for her, even though he's very critical. He still offers solutions of things she could do. The Fit and Fabulous Mama, she put in there on the comments like, hey, here are some things. I've been at Weight Watchers. You're at Weight Watchers. I suggest going into the studio. Or, it's now called WW. Now it's the workshop. But she's like, hey, if you go in, here are the places that blah, blah, blah. You know, they're going out and they're actually giving you suggestions, solutions. You say you can't lose weight. Someone's saying, hey, there's this YouTube channel that I use. I use Leslie Samson. Like, at the beginning, I was like, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. People give advice. There's a difference between being a fucking troll and saying, your video is cancer, and versus saying, hey, here's some solution. I see you're struggling, or hey, you can still do it, blah, 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 or hey, I'm getting a little upset, but, and then they add a solution. I am all for that. What I'm not for, besides the trolling, is the number one thing that really gets me, and that is stans. What is a stan? I'll tell you. A stan is somebody who is a ride or die for a YouTuber, a celebrity. If you've never heard Eminem's song, Stan, Eminem wrote this song about a fan who was obsessed with him. And at the end of the song, this guy has killed himself, his girlfriend, who was pregnant with his kid. He put her in the trunk of the car. He did all these things. He wrote this letter to Eminem saying, like, I am a big fan of you. I love you, blah, blah, blah. Eminem's writing him a letter back, not knowing the guy's dead. And is like, hey, dude, I think you need counseling. I think that, you're really stretching the limits, this, that, and the other. The point I mentioned Stan is because there are so many, and I'm seeing it even with the YouTube crowd, there are a lot of people that are ride or die for people that they don't know. And I've been watching a lot, and I mean a ton of people write in the comment section like, oh my gosh, Chilled Chaos or Golm or Dahi Denogla or whoever. Like, I was gonna kill myself, but I didn't kill myself because of you. What? Why would you say that to somebody? That to me is one of the things that really crosses the fucking line, and that is part of why I did this Furious Friday. Never say that to somebody. Never say, the reason I didn't kill myself is because of you. That puts a lot of pressure on that other person to be happy, or fake being happy so you don't kill yourself. You're telling somebody, my life is in your hands. That is some fucked up manipulative bullshit. That is what it is. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's messed up, don't do that. I'm watching the time to make sure I'm not late for work. That's bullshit. That's fucking nuts. But you have people that do that. And it's like, well, how can somebody respond except like, oh, thank you, or no, you did it yourself. The reason you didn't kill yourself is you saw what they did, and you're like, oh, cool. But now it's like saying, I'm not killing myself because you're putting stuff out, which then puts pressure on that person. If I don't continue to make videos, or if I don't continue to do this or this, even if I don't want to, then all of a sudden this other person's going to kill themselves? No, don't do that, baby. If you feel that, you need to see somebody. And I mean, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a therapist, whoever, you need to see them. And I'm not talking BetterHelp and help, because BetterHelp is not an actual, no, that shit don't work. You need to see somebody in person and get that fixed. And that's my main thing. It's either stands, and then with these same stands, you have a lot of them saying things like, oh, well, I know that this person is good because I know their heart. You don't know anyone's hearts. Like, somebody mentioned something about Peter Mon, who's another YouTuber. He's a drama channel. People have come out with him being very manipulative, all this stuff. Petty Page, she's another drama person. She came out with a lot of information about Peter Mon and him manipulating his fans, and a lot of his fans went after her and was like, you, fuck you, you're a stupid bitch, you're this and that. And I will admit, when I was 14 years old, I was in lust with O-Town. Yes, that's right, O-Town. You can figure out how old I am by me mentioning O-Town, but I adored O-Town. They could do no wrong. And I will admit, I was that little asshole troll, which, thank God there wasn't YouTube, otherwise I would be fucked. I was able to say to this older woman who's a redhead, she said that they sucked. And I purposely made an account. I was like, how dare you? They're beautiful, and they're great, and you suck. You're stupid. I want to apologize to that music reviewer who had to read my stupid ass 14-year-old rant about how O-Town was delicious and great. Listening to their songs, some of them have aged. Not a lot have aged well. So I want to apologize for being that little shit. But that's the thing. Another part of me is like, well, you know, they're kids. They don't know because they're growing up in the internet, and the internet is forever. But at the same time, it's like, we need somebody, guardians, parents, whoever, to say, hey, delete that off your Facebook. Instead, you have some guardians who are taking their kids and they're driving over to a YouTuber's house in the middle of the night and having the kid knock on the doorbell. Knock on the door or ring the doorbell. Why? Why are you going to somebody's house? Just because you know them. Have you physically talked to them? Have you physically talked to the YouTuber? Have you gone to them face to face and been like, hey, how's it going? Do they know you on a face-to-face basis where they know your name, they know your likes, they know your dislikes? No, because a lot of YouTubers don't know it, because they have 1 million people. They have 5 million, 6 million, 20 million, 50 million people that they are all, trying to get through. And more people are like, I want to know about your life. Why? Why do you want to know about their life? Why do you want to know what Homewrecker looks like? Why do you want to know what H2 Delirious looks like? Why do you care to know about Vanoss Gaming? I watched them, and guess what? I don't know what the fuck they look like, and And I think it works best that I don't know what the fuck they look like. Because if I know what they look like, then it blurs the lines. Or not really blurs the lines. It blurs the lines in the sense that there is a boundary. Everyone has a personal space. I know my personal space. Others know their personal space. If you are talking to someone, you can tell what their personal space is by them walking away, by them closing their hand, folding their arms, doing a bunch of stuff. You could say, okay, I'm creeping that person out. I'm gonna sit the fuck back. I'm just gonna, not bother them. But it seems like people aren't reading, body language or saying, maybe I shouldn't, go up on this person and be like, are you, wait, is this upside down? Aw, damn it. I think this is upside down. It's upside down. It's upside down. Well, this has been my day. Okay, but the point is, you don't want to blur it where you're going into someone's personal space, especially their house, and saying, you owe me this because I watch your views. No, honey, you are a fan. But don't take it a step far and say, I will protect you, I will stand for you. They are an adult. The majority of the people, celebrities included, are adults. Let them handle their shit. Don't go after somebody because this one person doesn't agree with him. Listen to both arguments with a sound mind. But I know a lot won't, and that's the sad thing. A lot of the fans won't, and as a result, he will continue to have stans that will stand for Shane Dawson when he's caping for people that have said racist things and continue to say racist things, or they'll cap for him, even though his documentary is not the best, and he stretched things out too much. And as a documentary filmmaker, it's subpar at best. If you really want to see good documentary, I would say Ken Burns' The Civil War, as well as Ken Burns' Baseball, and finally Ken Burns' Vietnam War. Those are all on Netflix. If you have Netflix streaming, they're there so you can watch them. You could also watch The Roosevelts, again with Ken Burns. Interesting way of doing documentaries. I would suggest to do that. But yeah, Google things. Keep up space, and for the love of God, don't go to someone's house and knock on their door or ring their doorbell. That shit's bogus. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you. Bye.